Hello guys, so welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to create a Bitcoin investment website. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to be creating a Bitcoin investment website, and it's going to be a simple website just like the one you can see on your screen right now. So the website is going to have just few pages, and then it's going to be simple, fast and mobile friendly. So this, just like what you are seeing in your screen, that's what we are going to be designing. We're going to be using a front end and a back end to manage the users database and investment plan. So without further ado, let's dive into the tutorial completely. So the first thing you need in creating a website is a domain name and a web host. A domain name is simply your name on the internet. For example, you have a domain name like Nanmecheap.com. Nanmecheap.com is a domain name. You have domain name like Google.com. You have domain name like Amazon.com. Those are actually domain name. So they are called domain name. You need a domain name to create your own personal website if you ever decide to create one. But for you watching this tutorial, you actually want to create a website, and that requires a domain name. So the best place I will encourage you to purchase your domain name for, because it's cheap and then you have a lot of discount code, is on Namecheap. If you use my link in the description, you get a lot of discount code that could actually help on your purchase. So right now, once you click on the link in the description, and also when you click on the link, you are actually supporting this YouTube channel to grow. So the first thing you do once you land on this page after clicking on the link in the description is to type in the domain name you actually want to use for your website. So for this, you could type in any name that comes to your mind, or you could type in your registered name. For me, I already have a domain name, but I'm just going to walk you through the process of how you can purchase your own, just in case you are in this step. Now you come here, the first thing you do is to type in the domain name you already have. So since it's a crypto website, type in something related to crypto. If you have no idea, you can use make use of name generators to pick any crypto name. So now I'm going to type in something like Elito. Let's see, dot a little zap or a little something. Just type in whatever fits your description or your website. Now you're going to enter search. Once you are done, now once you click on search, it's going to pick up it's going to the algorithm is going to search for the name if it's available. So as you can see, it's still trying to search for it. As you can see, the .com is available for $9.58 per year. So as you can see, it's actually cheap. So what you want to do is to click on add to cart. Now once you're done adding to cart, then next part you want to come to your hosting, click on shared hosting. Also, if you try purchasing that domain name directly, you will actually be asked if you want to get hosting plan. So that will also redirect you to this page. Now if you are building just one website that doesn't require a lot of users, you can use the Stellar plan, which actually is the smallest plan, and you can add 3 websites to it, but you have about 20 gig SSD and 30 domain based mailbox. But if you're building a real business, a crypto business, if you're only a crypto business, you want to stick with the Stellar business, because that would enable you manage your users, manage your website, manage your storage, and also your mailbox. Also, you also have auto backup and cloud storage using the Stellar business. So once you decide which of them you are using, you want to click on get started. So once you click on get started, it's going to take you to a payment where you actually make your payment, and once you make your payment, it will take you to your dashboard. So on your dashboard, there you can log into your cPanel. Mind you, these details will be sent to your email box, which you can then use to log into your cPanel. So once that is done for your own case, you'll be welcome with your own cPanel just like this. So this is my cPanel given to me by Namecheap, because I purchased a domain name and a web host from them. Now since you are building a Bitcoin investment website, you want to click on file manager, and if you click on file manager, it's going to take you to this place. Now for your own case, because I have a lot of domain name here, that is why I'm having a lot of folder, and also I did not hide this folder that are supposed to be hidden. I just left all of them open. So but for your own case, you won't see as much thing as this. You're just going to see few you just see few of these write-ups, and then your public underscore HTML. Now for your own case, because you just purchased a domain name and a web host, your file manager or your website is going to be located at this public underscore HTML. As you can see, when I click on it, it takes me to where the main website is. So as you can see, this is it. Sorry for that. Now but because I don't want to use this website, I want to use an add-on website. Now remember on our plan which we did, I showed you that if you can actually add three websites to this, unlimited website to this, and unlimited website to this. Now on this plan I actually did three websites. So see, I did three websites. You can see it's feed up. So that is where I'm using to do one of the tutorial. Now as you can see, this elito.store is what I'm going to be using for this tutorial. Now if I click on it, what I'm going to do next is to click on upload. Now for your own case, I repeat, for your own case, you're going to click on your public_html and then click on upload. But because I'm using an add-on domain, I'm going to click on my own domain and then click on upload. Now there's a link in the description that can give you access to these files we are going to be using, and I want to walk you through all the process so you don't make mistake. So there's a link in the description. You get all the files in, it will all be in one folder, and then you extract them yourself. So now I'm going to click on select file, click on my code, then I'm going to click on this and then click on open. Now this is a website front-end design which we are going to be using for this tutorial. So this is what we are going to be using. So I'm going to show you how you can edit it. That's the reason I said you don't have to be a complete programmer to know how to do this. You just have to know the basic step and what to do, and then you can actually find your way around. Now this is done. You want to click on the folder, and then you want to click on extract. Once you click on extract, you want to click on extract file. Now once that is done, you want to click on close. Then this main folder, it is actually important if you delete the folder. So I'm going to delete this folder and move it to trash and reload. So now here we have this, our website. As you can see, it's a very small website, and it's actually not going to take a lot of space on your server. So now I'm going to put it on the main folder and then click on it. Now I'm going to click on back home and delete this one, this folder. As I said, this is going to be a simple one. Now as I delete this is what we have. Now this is the folder of the website. Now as you can see, this website is live currently, but we have to work on it. So let me use this part and open it, and you're going to see that the website is live already. Everything here is loading, so this won't take your time. As you can see, this is it, guys. This is it. So this will take your time. This is it, guys. It won't take your time. In 5 minutes, let me see how many minutes in this video. Let me see. So so in 7 minutes we have been able to come up with this this design. As you can see, that's why I say you don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to be a coder, you just have to understand how this is done. Now from the basics, let me show you everything from the basics. Everything works properly. Here is your logo. Here is a link to Telegram, which you can actually change to WhatsApp or whatever you have. Here is your homepage. Here is your terms and condition. Now everything works perfectly. As you can see, this is it. Everything works perfectly. The next part is your FAQ, frequently asked questions. These are your frequently asked questions, and then you have your contact us page. Now I'm going to show you how you can link every of this page together and then make them work for you. So the first thing we want to do is to change our write-up on this page. As you can see, the name of our website is actually Elito, but this website, this front end we are using, is called Bitwat. So now we're going to change everything. How do you do that? You go back to your back end of your website. Now click on, as you can see, this is the first page of the website, so it's actually called index. Okay, let's go to the home page. Index BC 14 BC. So you can actually find that here. So this is the home page. You're going to click on it, click on edit. Now once you click on edit, it's going to show this part. You're going to click on edit again. Now that is that. So the first thing you want to edit, now let's start from the Bitwat here. So now I'm going to copy this. Okay, I have it here. I'm going to click on Control H. Now I'm using a Windows computer, so Control H, it means find and replace. So instead of me to start looking for it one after the other, I just want to replace all of them at once. So now as I click on it, I'm going to type in Elito. Now I'm going to type in Elito. I'm going to click on all. I'm going to click on replace. Now everything has been replaced. I'm going to click on save change. Now that has been saved. Now if I go to the website and refresh it, you're going to see the changes. Okay, Elito Ltd. That is it, guys. That is it. It is very, very easy. That's why I say you don't need to be a programmer or a in-depth developer to understand how this is done. So as you can see, that has been changed. Now we need to change each of these things one after the other so as to be able to carry out the complete process. So now let's do the next part, is to change our logo. Now to change your logo, you just have to right click on the image and then click on open image in a new tab. Now once you click on open image in a new tab, it's going to give you where the image is. As you can see, the image is in the image folder and then it's titled logo.png. Now to make this very, very easy, just go to the folder which you have the image asset, then it said it's inside image, and then you have the logo.png. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this image. Let me see. Okay, I can save it. Let me go to, yeah, this is where I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. Now once I'm done saving it, I'm going to click on show in folder. Then I'm going to open it with Paint. So what I just want to do, I want to change almost everything on this logo to my own website. I don't know if you get it. I want to change it to my own design so that it will be suitable for my website. Now I'm going to click on Paint, click on Brush, and then try to see how I can do this. I think they are not the same color, so let me remove that. Yeah, I think it's this is quite okay. This will work, or this will do, or I could just wipe everything off and then make everything plain white. That will work. So let me just change everything here, then change it to yellow. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is okay. So now let me wipe some of the things. No, I think I'll just have to wipe it. This will make my work faster, so the video don't get too boring and then you start looking for a way to just do it. Now I could also do this with Photoshop or any of these online tools like Poster My Wall, Canva, and such you have, but I think this is actually quicker, and this also in most or almost every Windows computer. So almost every Windows computer have this software. So I just want to do this so that everyone could understand how it is done. Now once that is done, I want to type in the website name. So I'm going to click on text. Now I'm going to click on this part. Then I'm going to type in the text. So I'm going to type in Elito Ltd. So this is okay. I'm going to highlight it. Then I'm going to increase the size. So let's make it 72. This is okay. Then the font, let's change the font to something bold. I think this will do. Then I think the gold color is quite okay. Yes, this is okay. Yes, this will do. So we have this already. No much editing or no much design. I like it plain just like this. So I'm going to control save it. Now once I save it, I'm going to remove this part. I have it here already. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to a website called remove.bg. Now what this website does, it's actually help in removing background from a website. So from an image. So instead of me to start removing the background and making my work rough, if you are skillful in Photoshop, you can actually do that. But for me, I'm not going to be doing that, going through the process right now. I'm just going to give you the easy way. Now this is the easy way out. I have downloaded it, show in folder. I'm going to rename it. Sorry, it's actually logo. So let me see, we have logo. So let me cut this, take it to where I can actually edit it very fast. So let me rename this to something else. So let me call this the logo. So now click enter. Now I have this here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload it inside this folder. Now remember, we already have our logo.png. Let's look for it. Okay, this is it. Now I'm going to upload that one to replace this one. So what I have to do is to click on upload, select file, then this is it, click on it, open. Now it's going to ask me if I want to replace that. I'm going to click on yes, and it's going to replace that other logo. Now it takes some time though, but a lot of times it works instantly, other times it takes some time to actually work. So let me open the website and see if we are good with our front end. Okay, it hasn't loaded, but if we take it to an incognito tab, you're going to see that it has actually loaded. Let's see. Okay, let me take this to an incognito tab and see. Sorry. Okay, as you can see, we have our elite tool right here. So if you're doing yours, you can actually make the design actually different. I hope you understand, guys. You can make the design different and then you can actually change it. So now with that being said, let's go back and then start doing other editing. So guys, before I actually showed you guys how to upload your backend, before I talk to you guys about uploading your backend, I want to actually say something. So I just recorded there is a chat code on this website. So and then in one of my last videos, someone asked, how do you change the chat code? So now that chat code, that chatting system is actually powered by Tidio. You guys know how to set up Tidio, right? So Tidio is actually a chatting system. So Tidio is actually a live chatting system for website. So if you are on your website, if you are using this same script or this same template, just like I'm doing right now, if you scroll downward, you're going to see a place called where they put the body section. Now this part is where you put your Tidio code. Let me look for one that I have it. Let me look for one. Okay, this is this. Okay, this one I'm using TalkTo right now. TalkTo. So you can actually use Tidio, or then you can use TalkTo. So it's still the same thing. Just go to Google and type in TalkTo, and then you're going to see the website. So you're going to see the website, and then once you register, they're going to give you the code that you have to put on your website, and then you start having messaging. You can also download their app on your mobile phone, and then you can contact your customers or your user from your mobile phone. So that is that. Now let's go back to the back end. Yes, that's where the work is. I know many of you are waiting for that. That's where the work is. Now let's go to our folder. The first thing you want to do when building your back end is to create a subdomain. Now since you're using a different front end from your back end, you don't want any issue. You don't want people to be able to access to load everything on the front end without having access to the back end. So now you want them to be able to go to the back end. So for that, you want to be using a subdomain. Now you could use a folder on your website. When I mean a folder, guys, you could use something like like a little / you could just create a folder like this, click on folder, and then create it /dashboard. So instead of your website to be the name, it will now be /dashboard. But the reason I have issue with this is due to the fact that you might sometimes want to make redirects, but on this part sometimes redirect does not work. I've actually tried it. Sometimes I have issue redirecting this part, but when I'm using the subdomain part, I actually do not have issue. So that's why I actually tell my subscribers to actually use the subdomain if they are creating this kind of Bitcoin investment website. Hope we're good, guys. Now let's head back. Now you want to come down to domains and click on subdomain, And when you click on subdomain, you want to type in the subdomain name you are using, you want to use for the tutorial. So I'm going to type in this. Now type in the subdomain. So for that, you want to put in your subdomain. I already have my subdomain for this tutorial, so I just showed you guys what you need to do. So now let me go back to my website, my folder. Now this is my subdomain. Now if you're creating subdomain on Namecheap, you have to leave it for 24 minutes or 25 minutes to allow them install SSL for you. So mine, I already created it down because I don't have the 25 minutes to wait and start waiting for the SSL and forcing SSL, blah blah blah. I don't have that time, so I just did mine before bringing up this tutorial. So now, since I already have this subdomain created by myself, I already show you how you can create that subdomain. Now I'm going to upload my website or my raw file. Now click on upload, click on select. Now this is my file. Now I told you the link to all these files are going to be in the description, so you could get the link from the description. Just click on the links that are on the description of this video, and then it's going to take you directly to this folder, and then you're going to get access to everything we used for this tutorial. So you're going to start processing them yourself one after the other. Now mind you, this every script you get from this tutorial, you can make use of them. You can make use of them on so you can make use of it on more than one website. So I don't give you tools that you can't make use of for more than one website. So all my tools, you can make use of them for more than one website. I hope you get that, guys. Yeah, that's it. So let's allow it to upload.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling.
We have our script uploaded successfully. It has been uploaded successfully. All we want to do next is to click on go back home. Now once you click on go back home, it's going to take it back here. Right now, you're going to click on extract. So click on extract. So click on extract file. Now it's going to extract the file on the folder of your website which you selected. So the file is going to be extracted on the folder which you selected. Just be patient. Now while this is doing its work, while it's working, you can just go back to your Hyip panel and then create see how you could create your MySQL database for this website. So let's call this our database. Let's call it demo. Let's call it demo 1. So I'm just gonna copy this, click on next. Remember we extracted the file. Okay, it has extracted. Now let's finish this up, then give it a password, another password. Now once you're done with that, click on create user. Now it's going to create user using everything here. So now let me go back. Now you want to delete this documentation and this file, so click on delete. Now I'm going to skip everything to trash. Now click on the script, select all, and then move them to the main folder of the subdomain. So that we have just done, moving them to the main folder of the subdomain. So now let's delete this file. So now this is what we have. So now let's install the template or the script or the front end on the back end on our website, on our server. I'm going to click on it /install. Now as you click on it and type in install, it's going to pop up this saying you have to install blah blah. Click on accept and next. It's going to give you all the requirements you need. Click on next. Now it's going to say you should give the files this permission. So the first file is core bootstrap, then you have cache, want this permission, so you copy the number, go back, core, you have the next one bootstrap, then you have the cache file. So I'm just going to paste the number and save. So up one level. Now go back to the folder, look for the next one, call storage, and then give it the same number. Then inside storage you have app, framework, and log. So let's go back. So there's storage, so let me give it that to storage. So now inside storage you have app, this is app, you have framework, this is framework, then you have log, so this is log. So once you're done with that three, go back and click on refresh. So you refresh the website and it's going to see the permission has been granted for all. Now you're going to click on next step. Now the purchase code, this is where the issue comes in. So now if you get this script, if you download the script from the link in the description, you're going to get the purchase code from the description. So I'm going to do that and then continue this process. I added my purchase code. The next is my site URL. So this is my site URL. I'm going to copy it, paste it right here. Now it's asking for the database username. So here is my database username and my database. Here's my user and my database. So let me go. You have my database name. Database host is always localhost. Localhost. Then database username stay the same thing. Now database password, that is actually the password you use for this. So now once everything is done, you click on make changes or next step, you are actually good to go. So now this is done. Then you want to set your admin credentials. So for the admin, I'm going to call this email. I think this email is actually not useful. Then the password, let's call this demo 1234. So mind you, we're going to change everything. So I'm going to delete this website after this tutorial, sorry. So it's not actually important if you use it or not. So now this is it, everything has been set. Click on install now. So we already installed our website. So right now our website is installed. We want to visit the home page of our website, and then you're going to see that our home page is actually cool. So it's loading up for the first time. So this is actually our website. By the way, I'm going to do another tutorial on this, how to install this and set this up. I'm going to do it and post it on the channel just in case you want to watch this, how to create a Bitcoin investment website using this. I'm going to teach you this. And then one good thing about this script, if you get it from the link in the description, is that it's actually the investment the ROI is actually automatic, so you don't need to do anything. It's actually automatic. Like if you set it up now, I wish I actually could show my mobile phone on this video. I would have showed you how I actually did it for one website, and then it keeps sending me the interest per day. So I set it per day. So everything here can be changed within the setting, but we are not going to do all those things now. They are not our major concern. Our major concern is to link our login and our register page to our front end. As they say, we are linking our login and our register page to our front end. I hope you understand, guys. Now this is our login page, so this is our registered page. So now I'm going to copy the link from this part, go to our main website, the front end. Now let's start from the home page. Click on edit, now in edit I'm going to look for the login, because if you remember correctly, I think I still have it open here. We have a login button here, and then we have it, I think, in other pages. We have a login button here, I think. sorry, let me go for the terms page. Okay, we only have a login button on the top bar or on the menu bar or the nav bar, depending on the one you call it. So I'm just going to minimize this and look for login. Control find and then login. So for the login, we have, for the first login, we have this. So I'm going to change the link, the URL to this. Sorry, yeah, it's actually where the link ended. So I'm going to change the URL to this. This is it. Now I'm going to see if there's still another login. So okay, here we have another login. Actually, this is the sign up page, so look for the next login. Sign up. Okay, I think we have just one login on this part, so I'm going to save it. Now for easy access, I'm going to remove some other tabs that are not needed so that I can actually work on what I'm doing right now. So I think I'm going to remove all these other tabs so I can open up these files in different layout. So I'm going to open this. Okay, here we have it, guys. So now in this part, what we want to do is to link our back end to our front end. We are linking our back end to our front end. So now each of this page contain one login link, so we have to look for that login link and then redirect it back to our back end. So I think we forgot to do this one. So Control H. So let's call it. So now let's do that. So what we have to do is to click on Control F, find, and then on find you have to type in login. Now it's going to provide you with all the login links in the page which you are working on. So I'm going to paste it here. Login.elito, Control V, you have that right here. Yes. Now look for another login link. Okay, we have just one login, so I'm gonna allow it to save. Do the same for each of all these websites, which we're gonna do the same, but majorly I want it to be on this guy. I think I opened all of them before. Yes, I did open all of them. So let's just set it up for the major one. Control find, login. So this is the login link. I'm going to change the URL right here. So as you see, I'm going to save this. Also going to look for another login link if I have a login link. So there's no one here. Then come here, Control find, then type in the login and do the same thing. So I think I did, this was the one I did before. So now once you're done with that, now I want to do register, copy link. Now as I copy link, so copy the link, come back, look for, either you look for sign up or you look for register. So let's look for sign up. Control find. So first sign up, we have this. Control V. The next sign up, we have this. Control V. the next sign up, we have this. Ctrl V. So we are good, guys. I'm going to save this, open up this tab, look for sign up. Now on sign up, I'm going to change all the links in the sign up page. So we don't have much of that, so let's look for get started. If there's any link like get started, let me see. So okay, get started. So as you can see, there's a link part here which I'm going to link to our register page. Now as that is done, I'm going to save changes. Now we have successfully linked our front page to our backend. I'm just going to close these other pages because most of the things we did, they are just we just did for the major front end and the back end. The rest you can complete yourself. Now if we go to our website, go to the front end. This is our front end. Now if you click on get started, it's going to take you directly to the other pages, the other page of the website. Are you getting me, guys? It's going to take you to this part of the website. As you can see, it's going to take you here. As you can see. Now, one useful thing about this is that a user cannot go to any other page. As you can see, the user cannot go to any other pages. Just log in and register. I hope you understand, guys. The user cannot go into another page. If they want to read this privacy policy, which nobody actually read, you can go also in your dashboard and turn it off. So we're just working on the front end right now. We have not really touched more on the dashboard. Now, one of the reasons I actually love this dashboard is this design is due to the fact that it is lightweight. It's actually speed and it's fast. So by the way, we have completed this design. So if you also do the same for this login page, because we have linked our front end with our back end, you'll be taken to this page. As you can see, this is it, guys. This is it. So that's that's how you link your front end to your back end. Now we're not done with that, guys. Remember I told you guys I'm going to show you how you need to how you should redirect your backend to always go to your front end. For example, someone log out of your backend, instead of them to be taken to the subdomain folder, they'll be taken to the main page of the website. So now if you do something like this, let me go to an incognito tab. Now right now a user can actually visit this page, tutorial.elito.store, which is your subdomain page. As you can see, it's loading up. Now we have to do that. We have to change that because that shouldn't happen. So go to your cPanel. Go to your cPanel. Now scroll downward, look for your redirect, or you can search for redirect. Now if you go to your redirect, you have to redirect. I'm going to do this as temporary. So I'm going to redirect this subdomain. Sorry, not this. Where is it? Elite.editor. Now direct it to the main domain. So the main domain, it's actually, let me copy it. Better I can just copy it. Do I have it copied here? So I'm going to redirect to the main domain. So it's going to be a temporary redirect, but if you want yours to be a permanent, it's okay. Now I'm going to redirect this website to this one. I don't know if you understand. We're going to redirect this first one to this other one. Redirect. Now I'm going to click on with or without www dot. Now click on add redirect. So as you click on add redirect, it's going to add it as a redirect. Redirect must begin with, okay, sorry, I actually neglected the HTTPS. Okay, click on add. Now that has actually been redirected. This on this will be redirected to this. So now if you go back to that page, give it some time. If you load this page, it's not going to take you here. Let's allow it to load for some. As you can see, it just took us back. Wow, this is it, guys. It just took us back to the main page. So your users or your visitor cannot actually access that page again right now. They can't access that page. So that is that. Now let's log into our admin and continue the process of editing this part. Now to log into your admin, you have to type in /admin on your browser. Now this is the URL you have to enter. Your domain name, your subdomain name /admin/login, then you click on enter. That is going to take you to your admin area. It will take you to your admin panel. There you could log in. So as you can see, this is it. Then you click on login. Remember, you had an email and a password to log in to this account. Now as you can see, this is our account. Yes, you heard me right. This is our user interface, our manager user interface. So remember, we saved the name as Ramba, so this is it. So right here you could change everything in this dashboard. Everything, yes, you could actually change everything. You could credit user, you could debit user, you could add payment gateway. As you can see, automatic gateway, you have 17. You could do a lot of things right here. So I'm just going to explain this on everything on this side, and then I'll do a complete tutorial, sorry, on how to do this script. So I'm going to do, that will be our next tutorial, guys. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, I'm using this medium to actually ask you to subscribe. So be my subscriber and click on the subscribe button. Now once you come here, the first part, you have your manager, you have your manage admin. Since I'm already an admin, the manage admin actually means how I can add more admin to it and give people role as an admin. As you can see, I have some that are free, that are tested, and this is my own as the main admin. So next you have the plan, where you can create plans. You can create hourly plan, daily plan, link, just like that. So this is it, guys. You have different plans. The next, you have your users. This is where you could manage user, credit user, deactivate user, and then do KYC for user. As you can see, there's no user on the site. That is why the site is empty. So guys, this is where you could change everything on the site. So you could also set your site logo by coming to your general setting. Each of them are actually here. So this is it. You can change your site name, you can set the primary color. Remember, we had this color as the color of our website, blue. So you could actually, so let me just look for the color. Inspect, click on inspect. Let me see what color it is. This is white. 1B3084. So I just prefer using this code 1B3084. So I could come here and type in 1B3084. Am I correct? Let me just, I think it's a blue. So this is it. So now the gold is going to change to blue. So here you can create your sign up bonus and every other thing you want to create. You could change your logo, you could add your own personal logo, you could change all this gold, you could change it to your own personal one. So guys, this is it, guys. This is it, a very, very important one. So every other thing you need. Now remember, you actually inserted a chat system on your front end. This is where you actually add that same code to your dashboard. So you could update this here and link this to this part, and then you are good to go. This is an all-in-one script, and it has an automatic ROI. So if you want to be using the front end, which I'm going to be doing on the next tutorial, is going to be on another tutorial. I'm going to explain that on that tutorial. But if you want to be using the front end, you can actually make use of them from this part, and then you have affiliate session. This is an all-in-one investment script. So I'm just going to, as we are done, guys, I've explained everything you need, and then you need to build this website. From here on, you're going to set this by yourself. But if you want further tutorial on how to set it, please subscribe to the channel, and this next video is going to drop, and then I'll see you on my next tutorial, guys. I hope this video actually helped you learning how to build a Bitcoin investment or a cryptocurrency investment website, how to link your front end and your back end, how to redirect your subdomain to your main domain, and I guess I've done a lot, so I really can't quantify everything I've done on this video. But if this video actually find you, or you find this video appealing, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and then I'll see you on my next tutorial. So for now guys, hands to head, I'm going to say thanks for watching this tutorial guys. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on my next tutorial. Bye for now.